The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Jalen Wright now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal, 7 60 Maverick, come 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Pistol snap to Willis. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
60, 19, Pioneer, 19, 65, Mustang 19, Buffalo 18, 70 up.
Now Willis. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Braswell 80. Cougar 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. 18 Rush.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
19 tight. 19.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Willis. That one out wide to A-Tech. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big play there for Miami. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
a bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Willis. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Penei Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, kill! Here go 46. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
1st down, Prescott. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
2nd down, Prescott. Rolling right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Loss of 14.
The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in for the sack, and that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here go 48. Here go going to 54. 26.
From the shotgun, it's down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. This is taken at his own 30.
Tutu Atwell on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Hawk 70.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it.
That's good.
They gained 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Miami.
At the 50-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Run the draw with Achane. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
3rd and long.
Mustang 19. Get up. 18. 5. 79 Broncos.
Willis. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 44-yard line.
Dragon 6, Viking 18.
Willis to throw. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Let's go now. Shot 50, shot, top row 80. Warrior 70.
Here's Willis. Looking underneath for Achane. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Room up the sideline to the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Prescott on first down. He'll get this out wide, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
That's good.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
He'll take a shot for Watson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Here we go. What do you think?
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on third and 8.
Kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50. Here we go. Wait.
They'll go play action. It's Prescott. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. And even 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
We're going to 54. Wide. Yeah, here we go. I think. Wide. Here we go. 40.
Now Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here we go, 46. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
They go 47. Hey, kill.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And the Jets are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Yeah! Here we go, boy.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
York's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Warriors 70, 19 Lions. 70.
Pistol snap to Willis. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's hard. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. A gain of 57 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Achane. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
70 ranges. Personal 80. Hey, crash. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing, Willis. That is Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Jets 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Prescott. Flushed to his left. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New York. York is good on the extra point. And the Jets get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Right now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
From the 6. 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, ready?
Now Willis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 32-yard attempt.
The Gonzalez kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Zane Gonzalez.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
go, 47. Yeah! There we go, Riley. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Hey, kill! Everybody kill!
On third down, Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's first down, and it's Paul. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On the play fake, Dak. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First down.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Willis now to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Lions, Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Warriors 70, Trap 60, 60 Bobcats, 60.
Throwing Willis. And they're going to get him the second time. He goes down again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Left thing, 19. Go.
They'll throw now, third and forever.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. The RPO, that one is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dragon 6, let's go. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Here's Willis. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
70 Timberwolves.
On the handoff, this is Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Once again, it's Achane. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 range, 70 range.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. 7-5, Dragon 6.
Willis is now to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Rig. Ready.
Willis to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
70, Mustang 19. Drop 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready,
Throwing is Willis. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
16-yard line.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
To throw is Willis. This is intercepted. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jets.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Dolphins 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
79 Grocer. Tracking 60.
Willis on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 41 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Yeah! Here we go. Go ahead. Go 54. Go. Hey, 47. 26.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 96 yards. Touchdown, Jets. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Right now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
6-yard line.
Mustang 19. 70. 70.
Pistol snap to Willis. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. Douglas in motion.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70, 18, pioneer. Go.
To throw, here's Willis. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Dolphins 30. Zane Gonzalez.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide. Yeah, there we go. I take. Wide. Here we go. 46, 46.
Prescott on first down. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Wide. Hey, kill.
Here's Henry. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian Watson. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Jets 45. Dolphins 30.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Down Willis. He finds Bell. That's caught.
Let's go.
That's good. First down.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Okay, ready? Cowboys, trap 60. Warriors, 17, 18, 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60.
Throwing, Willis. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And going to move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
First down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2. Douglas in motion.
Seven Pirates. Ready,
Willis now to throw. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
We're going to 53. Yeah! We go 40. Hey, kill!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And left side, it's caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They will run it over center with Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide in.
Another run here with Hall. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Cade York on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Right now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
18 ready. 68 Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 Wyatt. Cut 50. Cut 60. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
There's that man again, another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Throwing, Willis. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Ready up. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. 7 back. Panther 80.
Willis now to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. Their winning ways can